Hey.
Hey.
Hi, welcome.
Welcome
to Horses.
The Keep the Horse Alive podcast. This is infamously the big one.
The big one. This is our big one for right now.
Mm-hmm. And I think in life, like, everyone wants a big one. And, like, I'm really excited because this is ours.
Yes.
Finally.
A little backstory about our podcast and how it came to fruition.
So we met on Craigslist literally like 8 days ago.
Yeah.
8 days ago. What were we even like looking up on Craigslist?
We were looking up a couple things. We were looking at jobs, apartments.
Because we want to like make it in the big city.
Right.
Which is New York City.
Apples. They sell everything on there.
They really do. They sell some crazy stuff on Craigslist. They have
horses on Craigslist. We were looking at horses.
No, we were looking at horses.
Yeah.
The market isn't great in New York.
No.
Yeah, so we were like looking at horses, apartments, etc. And we both were called in to like meet at this random like office space.
Crazy. Weirdest office space I've ever been to.
Bad vibes. Like I walked in and instantly the air was like
Sour.
You could taste it.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. And we walk into this room and there is a fucking horse. Okay? And the horse like
literally hates us.
It hates us. It sat us down. It said, sit your asses down.
Right.
Nay. Okay? And we were like, bruh.
We're having a bro moment.
Major bro moment. Yeah. And it said, okay, sit your asses down. You need to get a job. You need to contribute to society. You need to pay your taxes, pay your dues, and be a member of society and work until the day you die.
And how did the horse know that we checked our stock portfolio before we came in there?
Well, it didn't. It assumed.
Mm-hmm. We were forced to almost take out an extra line of credit, which honestly we would have loved because huge had advocates for credit cards.
I love a credit card. We have about 8. We have a lot of credit. We have many lines of credit. And the horse, it constantly is like a little thing in our mind that tells us take out a new line of credit.
Yeah, you need a loan, you need a good credit score, and it's fine. But here we are. We're doing our big one.
This is our big one, our podcast, because when you don't want to get a real person job, you get a podcast.
Exactly.
You start a podcast.
Yeah. So we left the sour office, and we're in a different sour office, doing our podcast.
Doing our big thing.
Every topic that we're going to talk about is so important. You're going to want to scream your ears off.
Yeah. It's this is just
Gallop worthy. Hey.
Trot worthy. Hey.
We're here right now.
Do we want to describe to the viewers, our many viewers, what the horse is?
The horse is the industry.
The horse is the industry. The horse is some may refer to the horse as the man.
The man.
Right? But it's the horse. So erase that from your memory.
Yeah. It's every artist racing to SNL. It's every
influencer becoming a musician. It's
the hair gummies, the advertising. It's the Camila Cabello.
I love it. It's Lana inviting Camila Cabello onto her stage.
Right.
For whatever reason. It was because the horse told her to.
Yeah.
And the horse is everywhere at all times.
It's in this room right now.
Mm-hmm. Literally and figuratively.
It's loving, but it's also hateful.
Yeah. It wants the best for you, but it also wants the worst for you. It wants you
do well, but it like pushes you to be competitive. The horse will eat you alive.
But it will also allow your dreams to come to fruition.
Exactly. So here we are doing a podcast, and we're #best content ever, best podcast ever.
Best podcast ever. #1 on the Spotify charts already. We haven't even published our first episode, and we're #1 on the podcast.
#1. And if you want to join our cult, you're more than welcome to help us please the horse.
Yep.
And join us on this
journey to become just
horse-worthy.
Yeah. Just like the best ever.
Best ever. Best content ever. Best podcast ever. Do we want to start with our first topic? We'll go straight into what's on our minds, which is shoplifting.
Yeah, so let's jump right into it. Do you want to introduce ourselves?
Yeah.
My name is Lauren, and I basically do a bunch of things. Some may say it's because of the horse, but I make YouTube videos. Some of you may know me from there. What else do I do?
Acting.
I act.
Love reading.
Yeah. Thank you for telling me who I am, because I clearly don't know who I am. Some may say it's unemployment, but it's not, because I'm basically just trying to make it in the entertainment industry and experimenting different routes in ways to do that. And I will throw it over to Nuey.
Hi, it's me, bruh. Bruh, it's me. I'm Nuey. My real name is Kevin, if you ever hear it. I also go by Steve, if you're freaky. I am working in the food industry, so get me out of there. But I also do a bunch of other things like music, fun stuff on the side, and a lot of visual shablam. If you're a man watching, I have the most huge feet ever. But if you're a beautiful, gorgeous lesbian, I have the tiniest feet ever.
Let's talk about the lesbian agenda, the Hollywood lesbian agenda. It's something that me and Nuey are like really passionate about.
Yes, the Chapel Rowan of it all.
Yeah.
The Renee Rapp of it all.
The resurgence of just like lesbian cinema. I love cinema. I love lesbian cinema. It's like the audio on TikTok where it's like, I forgot. It's like, give it to me. Like that's me. That's me when someone mentions a lesbian film that I've never seen.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And personally, I'm actually writing a script right now, a film script that is Lebanese, lesbian.
And let's talk about it.
Woman loving woman. It's a crime.
It feels weird as an adult to be like, I love when girls kiss, but like that's how I feel.
And that's me also seated front row for the third time yesterday for Challengers.
Yeah.
I loved when the two boys kissed.
No, all I ever needed to hear was that there's two guys kissing, and I'm telling you, like, I'm feral. I'm foaming at the mouth. I'm literally like gnawing, clawing at my...
Like, truly, like 3 a.m. watching the Challengers edits, gnawing at my pillow.
Yeah.
And here's my question. Okay. If your body is tea and I'm that me espresso, then who's buying the tickets to Challengers?
Everyone.
That's that AMC Stubbs A-list membership.
Exactly.
You guys got to get on that because you get 3 free. And you know, that was the thing. The horse told me to get the AMC Stubbs membership. It said, spend your money, open a new line of credit if you need to get the AMC Stubbs membership. And I did.
I'm with the people
and it was
who...
worth it.
Have you seen the people who get the Stubbs membership just so that they can get the popcorn? And then not only do they not buy popcorn, but they get the popcorn bag from the trash just to fill it on top.
Okay, wait. Because I did that yesterday. Yeah, I did.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
I was like, what?
No, but I did. I was seated with my icy, watching Challengers for the third time with my brother for the third time, which is like not a movie that you would probably imagine yourself seeing with your brother so many times. It's just not like a very like sibling movie, but we're both like I Challengers pilled him, and he's as obsessed as I am. And it's the movie of the century.
I love that.
And you need to see it.
Yeah, I need to see it. I haven't seen it yet, but I will be... I keep having to skip all of the edits that I keep seeing because I don't want to spoil the movie at all. And I'm trying to save, like, the screaming for when I actually do see the two boys kiss in the theater. Right. Because I will be, like...
And to a blood orange needle drop.
Yeah.
That's really just cinema.
I'll be in the theater going, oh!
Yeah. There's like many different moans, like many different like genres of moans that can happen during that movie. So shoplifting. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Huge advocate. We're huge. I'm a huge advocate. I'm assuming you are.
I'm I'm post like almost going to jail for shoplifting.
Yeah, me as... Actually, like, do I even want to say this on? Yeah, me too. And you know why? Because the fucking horse told us to. Yeah. And that's like, actually, that's kind of going against the horse, shoplifting. Right. What you say? Because Whole Foods is the horse.
Yeah.
Whole Foods is like telling you, like, buy this $18 4-ounce cup of macaroni and cheese.
Right.
And I said, no. No.
Would I have a big jacket and
a tote bag that is not see-through?
No. Literally. It's the gay agenda.
It's the lesbian agenda.
All you need is a tote bag that says like something like middle ground and you're good.
Yeah. Like the Whole Foods workers, they see a canvas tote bag. They say
it's done.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah. No, I'm reduce, reuse, recycle, but I'm not paying.
No. No. Like, I will recycle the bags, but I will not recycle the dollars.
No.
You're not getting my dollar.
That's not good.
That's staying with me. And, you know, that also brings me to one of my favorite instances of shoplifting in history, which is the Winona Ryder Marc Jacobs shoplifting controversy back in, like, the early 2000s, or late 2000s, maybe, when Winona Ryder shoplifted over $500 of Marc Jacobs merchandise. And it makes you wonder, like, why did you do that? Because you have the money, but it's like, because it's fun. Yeah. Because she just wanted to do it.
I think Marc Jacobs, yeah, that'd be worth it.
And, like, I think they would have, like, Marc Jacobs for real, like, could have spared the merchandise, the clothing.
Honestly, she should have been...
Well, she's the new ambassador.
As she should.
So, and telling you. That's, like, going to be me with, like, well, the Whole Foods, Target.
That's me when I steal the AMC theater for myself.
Yeah. That's me when
I'm shaking the building. That's me at the Coke machine pricing 16
every
flavors.
Single one. Also, Julia Fox. Didn't you say she shoplifted?
Yeah, so she shoplifted, I think, either Neiman Marcus or one of those stores, but then she ended up being the face of...
Like, that's so iconic.
Not the company, but the brand in a campaign or something like that. And if that's not motivation to steal, I don't know what is. Really? Because now I feel like I need to steal from
big
brands.
Big brands.
Tiffany & Co., AMC, everything on the stock exchange, honestly.
Apple.
Actually,
like, not a big fan of Apple, even though every single one of the devices in this room right now is Apple.
Yesterday, I was being in my Delulu era about how we're moving to New York, and I was like, did I manifest New York by buying Apple products?
No, because
that is the Big Apple.
It's the Big Apple. And, like, I would hate to move to, like, the city of Delaware. If you're a Dell user, you...
Del Frisco's.
Delaware.
Del Mar, California.
Yeah, but no, like, we're Big Apple bound. We're actually planning on moving there this summer.
Yes,
it's going to be very exciting. I'm just going to pursue whatever the horse tells us to pursue.
Mm-hmm. So we'll be doing a lot of fun little projects as well. Not just a podcast, but a whole horse hay experience.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to tell you my my cold open, which was going to be, what does a gay horse say? Hey!
Hey! Good. Wait. I had something written in my folder. Horse told Beyonce to make it her album cover.
A horse did make it on.
No, because
Beyonce's album cover.
Because it was like metaphorical and whatever the word for not the antonym for metaphorical, realistic. Guys, I'm dumb. I, like, need to go to college.
No.
Nuey graduated from college. I didn't.
And what did I learn? I learned that...
You learned that a 4-year degree will get you a job in the food industry. And that's the horse. And that's the horse. The horse will tell you... The horse will say, pay for 4 years of tuition. Pay 4 years of tuition. So you have no job prospects when you get out of college.
Literally. I learned in college that I would be... gay anywhere I go.
Yeah.
And
I mean, shit.
Then I would, but thankfully, I don't know what I learned.
Does anyone actually learn? Like, everybody I've talked to who finished college has kind of walked away with nothing.
I learned.
That's also the horse. Is that, like, the horse wants you to get a job, but then when you apply for the job,
you have to do, like, 14 internships.
And in order to get the internship, you have to have done an internship already?
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you that I just got a phone call for an interview, and they were like, because I'm planning on moving to New York. We're both planning on moving to New York. But they were like, yeah, we want to hire you. And I was like, yeah, I'm, like, moving to New York. And they're like, we won't hire you until you're here. I'm like, but my apartment won't let me move.
Until I get the working papers.
Until I get the job.
Right.
So nobody is helping me.
So it's like, that was the same thing living in Paris, because you weren't allowed to open a bank account until you had a phone. Okay, right? Until you had a phone line or a phone bill. But you couldn't get a phone bill until you had a bank account to link it to.
Yeah.
So guys.
What's going on? I get it, though. It's like anybody, I feel like I've been running into, like, a lot of people that are just, like, they don't want to do the job. I'm like, I totally get it. Like, the second I picked up the phone, he was like, so sorry. Like, I just got out of a meeting.
And that's why we're sitting here today.
Yeah.
Because when this is number one on the podcast charts, we won't need a real person job.
Yeah,
ever.
we did. This is our big one. I'm telling you.
This is the big one. Did you know that Yorgos Lanthimos bought my life rights from a horse?
Who?
Yorgos Lanthimos.
I did not.
Yeah, well, he did, and I just remembered because I had a note about this in my notebook, and I just remembered what it was about. So when I moved to Paris, the horse told me to sell myself into prostitution.
Right.
And basically, I'm Bella Baxter from Poor Things. Poor Things, have you ever heard of it? It's cinema. Yorgos said, let me make a movie about Lauren, but name her Bella instead. And here we are, and I'm broke, and Yorgos and Emma Stone have their hands full of cash.
Literally. Here we are doing a podcast for Yorgos,
baby. If you're watching this, at least cast me in your next movie.
I always thought it was...
All the people.
Honestly, the one horrible thing that I thought was going to be really funny is I had a classmate that I was friends with, and I thought it would be really funny if he, like, gave me one of his sweatshirts, and I would wear it, like, if we swapped clothes one day.
Okay, cute. To just, like...
To insinuate that
yeah. Okay.
Because everybody in the class, like, everybody comes in wearing, like, the same thing, basically.
Right.
Like, if somebody has, like, a staple sweatshirt or something like that, like, it's pretty, like, you know what I mean? So I thought it would be really funny if we
just, like,
swapped, like,
and everyone
clothes.
would notice.
Yeah. But I just don't want to ever... Who's ready for that? It's like a prank for only me and, like, the other person, but everybody thinks it's, like, disgusting.
Like, you're walking in, like, this is going to be epic. This is going to be the gag of the century.
Yeah. And it includes the professor, too. Like, the professor would have to see that as well.
You should have swapped clothes with the professor.
I know. Even better, honestly. But I just thought it would have been so genius to do.
Maybe the professor, like, would have been into it, and then he would have, like, bumped your grade to an A++.
Well, the gag is nobody would say anything. Like, there's no way somebody would be like, hey, I noticed.
That's so true. That's so true.
You swapped clothes.
And if somebody did, like, that, see, I would go into that, like, with my intention being, like, I hope everybody, like, notices this and tells me, like, this is so funny. Like, you guys swap clothes. But then if someone actually did say it, I'd be like, mind your business.
Like, no. Like, especially if anybody were to be like, did y'all, like, sleep together? Did y'all swap clothes? I'd just
None
deny
of your
it.
business. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Him? No.
Take a look at this. Look at this. Look at him. You think I would swap clothes with him?
Right. This is Marc Jacobs.
I stole that.
So, hey guys, what do you know about Justin Bieber's 2013 hit, Confident?
He's eating right now.
Yeah. And
he's eating so well in the sense... Did you see his crying picture? Because that's how I feel.
No, I didn't. But I am a podcast fiend. I listen to like 8 podcasts a day. And just about all of them talked about that picture.
It's like he's as unhinged as I am, where he will post a picture of him crying with no context. And everybody's like, could it be about Haley? Could it be about anything?
It's because he like misses making R&B confident music.
Well, him grinding on stage the way that he was doing.
In 2013?
I feel like it didn't hit back then, but as an adult, it's now.
Which is, like, frightening, because why does it? I actually, like, literally so vividly remember when that song and As Long As You Love Me came out. And I was never even, like, a big Justin Bieber girl. Like, I was One Direction down.
No, that's how I feel, too.
But I vividly remember, like, attending... And me and Nuey know each other because we attended middle school together.
Yeah.
So we've known each other for quite a while. And our paths, like, have crossed at random moments. I remember, like, a school dance. They played that song. And, like, for some reason, so vividly, like, that was how I was introduced to that song.
But people at our school were so obsessed with Justin Bieber. Like, I never got it.
I never got it. I was never a Bieber girl.
Like, now I'm, like, the pencil pouch girl. But, like, I
want the
pencil pouch.
I literally found my One Direction pencil pouch the other day, and it was, like...
As you should.
I just, like, felt it, and I, like... Tried to, like, get those memories back.
There's a fine line between One Direction stans and Justin Bieber stans, and at that, like, you could not cross.
No. And I fear, like, thinking back, like, who would win in a fight? A Justin Bieber, like, girly, or a believer, if you will, or a Directioner. Yeah, but, like, the Directioners, they found, like, the airport time type of, like, airplane that One Direction was, like, flying from. There was, like, an instance, and they had to, like, call the CIA or something. Because they, like, infiltrated the airport.
That's crazy.
So, like, maybe, like, brains-wise, I feel like the Directioners maybe could have, like, outsmarted a believer, but a believer could have absolutely taken a One Direction girly.
I feel like the line between JB is, like, the JB girlies are doing it for them. They're like, I love him, like, I'm gonna marry him.
Right.
And then a lot of the Directioners are, like, praying. They're like, I hope these 5 guys, like, kiss each other. Wait, because, like, it's just... Like, it's just the straights and the gays, is what you're saying. It's like most Directioners, I'm like, were you a fan of Larry? And they're like, yes. Like, were you a fan? Like, did you sometimes at night, like, read fanfic about 2 of them kissing?
Yes. But Justin Bieber girls were like, I need to marry him. There
was never a situation where it's like, I hope
he, like kisses Harry from One Direction.
And Harry Styles has a controversy where he's dating Obama. Where I don't think Justin Bieber.
Yeah, like, I don't think, like, no.
Been, like, I don't even know which president we would pair him with, but I just don't think the JB girls roll like that
Justin
at
Bieber,
all.
Maybe, like, Lyndon B. Johnson.
Hillary Clinton, Elizabeth Warren. Like, JB
AOC and JB and AOC.
Low-key,
kind of hot.
Low-key, I'm confident about that.
One Direction, Liam Payne sold his soul to the horse. That man will never live down that he is Liam from One Direction.
Yeah. The interview post leaving One Direction was very much like, I was paid to do this, and not only that, I was number one.
I was the best.
Yeah, like, not and then only he were made those a song, 4 guys kissing.
And then he made a song. Not only were these gays kissing in the other room while I was working on my music, my art.
Crafting spells.
But, like, the pen game was fire. But he also made a song with Dixie D'Amelio, like, 2 weeks after.
And that's too far. Your reaction to Liam dropping the interview was...
It was, I was honestly kind of didn't give a shit. Because,
we were never Liam girls.
I was never a Liam girl. Never. He was too straight.
Well, while those 4 homosexuals were kissing, I was getting my life.
I was reading fanfics about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who are some of your favorite artists, your favorite musicians?
My favorite musicians right now, I'm going to see Madison Beer. I was honestly thinking about how I'm not a big fan of her fan base and how I will be getting shoved and pushed and smacked.
I'm sure.
And being called ugly.
I know not a single thing about Madison Beer, except for what you told me.
And we're back. And we're up.
We're so back.
Major bruh moment.
Major bruh moment when the cameras turn off.
Mm-hmm. Madison Beer, I'm a fan of her in a way that I kind of hate that people hate her, but I also understand where she's coming from.
Like, I don't hate her. I just, like, when I think Madison Beer, I think, like, I don't know, I think, like, influencer, even though I don't think she is. She's not, right? Okay.
She was discovered by JB.
Justin Bieber, you're right. Why is this podcast literally Justin Bieber coded?
No, it is. We're not JB girls, but we are right now. Oh, the switch is crazy from One Direction to JB as an adult.
I didn't have that switch.
You're still...
Yeah, but like I just like the song Confident.
I think...
And that album, the Journals album, like it's really good.
I sometimes struggle trying to defend Justin Bieber's music because I know it wasn't him.
It was the horse.
It was the horse. Like, I know he wasn't like, I'm confident today. Get in there.
She's confident.
She's confident. And what would he know? I mean, I guess since he's Canadian, because like he's like talking about switching like passports, or she's got different. I don't know.
True. He's an international man. I suppose one could say.
One could say.
So Madison Beer
is I'm a fan of her.
I watched your video essay on Ryan Beatty. Had no idea the man was like Brockhampton.
Yeah. Not in Brockhampton, but like featured on a lot of Brockhampton.
Okay, I had no idea.
But Madison Beer and Ryan, I feel like both came up at the same time. I feel like I'm a fan of like anybody like Grayson Chance, like all of those people who came up at the same time.
Troye Sivan
is a big one. Oh my gosh, if Casper Lee made music, I know that he wouldn't, but
I don't even know who that is.
Australian YouTuber. He actually broke
Cody Simpson.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
was on Sunny with the Chan.
I want to say Cody Simpson was like my like awakening. Cody Simpson.
That makes sense. He's a cutie.
I don't know.
He's in the Olympics now.
I know.
His
swam his whole life.
Career trajectory. The horse told him, "Stop music.
Date Miley Cyrus. Olympics.
That's
just where the cookie crumbles.
I mean, everyone knows my sense of music. I don't know. I like everything. Literally. Except for country. Who am I into right now? I'm really... Ray had album of the year. I love Nati Peluso for all my Spanish people out there. I love Nati. BTS, which a lot of people have negative connotations. When you mention that you're in an army, listen. All you have to do is sit down and watch like one of their concerts and instantly you get it because it's like... The talent, the vocal ability, the dance ability, like, nobody's doing it like them. The lyrics, when you translate them, because I obviously don't speak Korean.
They hurt.
They hurt. They're beautiful. Us being like, so let's talk about our favorite musicians. And then we don't know any
music.
Of them.
Don't know music.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
For favorite musicians, me.
Have y'all ever heard of IBS Sucks?
No, yeah.
Self-love.
She's
confident. We're confident. So you're going to New York next week?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to New York next week, and I'm planning on lots of partying. We're supposed to go to Coney Island because it's like a Lana Del Rey girls dream to go to Coney Island, have that little experience, be on the pier, and it's also a place I want to say that was featured in Beach Rats, which is a film with Harris Dickinson, our Hive stand up.
Harris Dickinson. I said that in my most recent YouTube video, and someone commented, "Dickheads rise." I said, "Dickheads rise." Harris Dickinson Hive.
Yes, the Hive is up. So I'll be checking that out because he goes to the pier a couple times in the movie.
I have to watch that.
It's not good, but
I'll watch it for
him. Like,
as a loyal dickhead. Yeah. Like.
It's like him going on literally going on Craigslist. Like,
our life story. Been there, met there.
And he like meets up with old men, and it's very interesting.
Cool. I'll watch. I'll pirate it.
Yeah, his aesthetic in that movie is like, it's so funny.
He has looked completely different in every movie he's ever been in.
Yeah, and he's 8 every single time.
And it's weird because like in Triangle of Sadness, I've never seen him in anything before that. And at first I was like, okay, like he's like just like a hot guy. And then like there was one shot in the movie where I was like, this is the most beautiful, like,
he's gorgeous,
God sculpted man ever. And since then it's been like, and then I saw him in Iron Claw. Have you seen that? No. Not his sexiest, but also like very sexy.
Love him.
Yeah, just love him. He's so talented too. Coney Island, that'll be fun. I don't think I've ever been to Coney Island. I've been to Playland.
It's like,
which is like sort of an off. It's also in New York, but it's like in the suburbs. A knockoff Coney Island, I guess you could say.
That sounds fun.
It's sure.
It's supposed to be raining while I'm there next week. I don't really know, but we'll definitely be like catching up with friends mostly and going to see my friend David play a set.
I need to go to New York soon. I was there like a month ago for a single day, and that was not enough to like get my fill. I'm going to Cannes at the end of this month, and then after I'm going to sublease for a month in New York. Apartment hunt. Our apartment hunting journey will probably be like end up signing our leases at like similar times.
Yeah.
Can't wait to move to New York, which is like what every single person says ever. I feel like every single person ever is moving to New York.
Yeah, but we'll be doing it in a different niche, sexy, fun
like
way.
Hot way.
We're going to the climbing gym.
If you're hot, meet us at the climbing gym. The one in New York.
We're messaging the fellow dickheads in New York for a meetup.
Basically, gonna hit up the local AMC.
Very much that. There's really cool theaters in New York too.
So many indie theaters.
Yes.
We're currently in North Carolina.
Uh-oh.
There's nothing fun here. There's no cool indie theaters. I don't know. Is North Carolina for you?
It's like, in a weird way, it's like meh. It's like major bro moment vibes.
Major bro moment. It's like, oh, I'm back in North Carolina. Bro.
I have like different aspects of my personality where it like makes sense. Like if I were like to be like in my 30s, like it's very practical.
Right.
But for me right now, because I'm so unhinged, like I can.
And like I feel like as an artistic person, like.
Yeah, it's like not inspiring in any way, but it is like admirable in a sense where you can get a house if you want to, or like your kids can go to school.
Right, you can like afford to live.
Yeah, and if I want to see Madison Beer, like yes, I'll have to like wait a year to see her, and like that's not fun.
But it makes like the experiences when you do go to like New York and places like so much more elevated because it's like, oh, this is so much better than where I live.
Oh, especially for our careers too. Like everybody is like, oh, that's a hobby, and I'm like, not quite.
Right.
But,
like oh, we're number one on the podcast charts, and people are like, oh, like are you gonna get a real job?
Oh, we worship a horse. What do you do?
Yeah.
Huh?
What are you doing with your time?
Yeah.
But when we move to New York, everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, you're podcasters. Like that is the coolest thing ever. Right. Like all the cool kids do it.
Yeah.
You guys are cool kids.
And I know you want to thirst over Justin Bieber on the internet, but that's what we get to do.
Yeah, for our jobs. And like for this one podcast, like we're being paid what?
20 billion?
20 billion.
Yeah.
So, yeah, put that on your resume.
Put that in your stock portfolio.
Put that in your assets. In your asset stock portfolio.
Yeah, major bro moment there.
For you guys. For the haters.
I'm trying to think of a time where bro moment is appropriate. It's never appropriate.
The bro moment's always appropriate.
No, it's like so funny.
It's like show up to the local climbing gym.
Bruh.
Bruh. Order a cold brew coffee. Bruh. Like everything is a bruh moment.
I'm sweating.
My microphone picking up your audio.
No, literally.
Bruh. Starting a podcast. Bruh. Worshipping a horse.
Bruh. That's a slay. Any day for this one.
Any day for this little fella.
I know.
What's his name? So this was our first episode.
Yes.
And we kind of like just wanted to
introduce ourselves.
Yeah, in a win-win. Bruh. Bruh, what was that? In a way, it was kind of like, this is sort of like a test episode, but we're still going to release it. I don't even know, like, will our next episode be filmed here? Will it be filmed in New York? Like, we don't even know.
20 billion.
20 billion, like,
straight out the window.
Basically, Nuey, like, sent me a Canva detailing the horse, and I instantly joined the cult.
Yes, we're cult members, cult followers. We're crazy over the industry, but we'll do it. So you'll definitely see us working on a couple of fun projects. little snippets, little miniatures.
Maybe little miniatures.
Maybe some little miniatures. And maybe we'll have some fun guests as well if we run into some fellow dickheads in person.
Dickheads, comment below.
Yeah.
If you're a dickhead.
Oh, secret passcode. I'm only answering comments that say I'm either Chapel Rowan or like, hey, I'm a lesbian. I love this episode. Mm-hmm. But you have to say.
Yeah, if you say if you say, hey, I'm a lesbian, like instant heart.
Instant.
From the official Keep the Horses Alive podcast YouTube account.
And I love everybody that's listening in. I love every single person that's listening. But like, we have to make room for the passcode members.
Yeah. And if you want to become like a passcode holder, that will be like $18 a month. $18,000. Wait, what?
Oh.
25,000.
25,000. We just got a call.
Yeah.
We're chipped in. Oh, this is like, we met the horse when we got vaxxed.
At the local Walgreens.
We got chipped. We got freaking chipped.
The horse chipped us with the COVID vaccine at our local Walgreens. We walked into the room and in her lab coat was the horse.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, who else could say that?
No. Everybody got chipped with something else.
Yeah. Well, they got the Neuralink. They got Elon Musk pilled. We don't fuck with that.
No.
We're horse pilled.
Yeah. Everybody is worried about the new Tesla. I'm worried about what I'm riding. Like Clydesdale,
Dickinson, Clydesdales, quarter horse, miniature horses. We don't discriminate. Like everybody, like all the types of horses.
Troye Sivan's ex-boyfriend.
Oh yeah, he was beautiful. I was obsessed with him in like 2018. I don't know why. I think it was just because he was hot.
He looks great in person too.
I'm sure. And we could talk about next episode, like celebrities we've run into.
Yeah, celebrities we would run into, maybe not like or love. Celebrities we have run into. Celebrities
the horses told us to run into, and we had to stalk and find them, and then run into them.
Yeah.
Paul
celebrities
Mescal.
We would climb with. And...
Celebrities we would climb. And yeah, with that,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Episode 1.
It's a Renee wrap, actually.
Renee Rapp, member of North Carolina.
And let's talk about it.
And she's a member of the horse cult as well.
She is.
She wants to keep the horse alive.
She is.
And she's selling her soul to do it. Maybe being a part of Mean Girls revival. Her
being the cast of The L Word is like...
Yeah. Exactly. So thank you so much for watching, guys, or listening, wherever you're consuming this. Definitely go ahead and give it a 5 stars because
we deserved it.
We deserved it, and this is 5-star worthy.
Yeah, we ate.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys next week. Next time.
Special episode.
Special miniatures coming out soon.
Yes, absolutely.
Follow us on TikTok and our YouTube.
You know we're gonna promo.
Yeah. The hell out of it. Because the horse is going to tell us to, and we're going to do it.
My Neuralink.